Chance to get in there, and obviously the depth chart, we see you're working with the ones that kind of building off a strong spring.
Yeah, it's been a great experience so far. Definitely going against a top D lineman in that offensive lineman in that conference. Mason, me and him been going at it since day one. Even when we didn't have pads on, he's still making me better. Travis, Averill, Steven Baggett, the offensive line is really giving us good looks, and today we're going after it. So hopefully we got each other better today.
In spring, obviously, we saw you kind of made some progress and turned a lot of heads in spring. What was your goal? How'd you try to carry that over into the summer and here into the fall?
My goal was to make sure that I fit in to the position I was at, especially with all the seniors leaving, JT, Nance, Deuce, all of them leaving. I had to step it up. So every time we had a practice, I had to make sure I had that mentality to attack it, to keep going forward, and not switch up.
Are you ready to pick up the workload left by our man, Lance?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's definitely been a challenge, but every day we're getting better and better, and hopefully me too. Yes,
how do you make up for the weight difference? Because obviously, some of those guys were bigger than you. So how do you kind of you'll deal with that? And that's a position where everyone expects this a big stout guy, and obviously you're not as quite as big as those guys were.
Especially having Coach Caldwell as a D-line coach, the one thing we should stress about a lot is technique. And if Sam McCaskill did it Fiesta Bowl year, he was about 250 playing 3-tech. So whenever he brings up me, he wants me to have the same technique as Sam, engage as Sam, and just all out effort and be relentless.
How can it be a positive, your size, and also at the same time, what's maybe negative of it?
I say quickness with my size. Hopefully going against some of our interior O-linemen, I can use my quickness against them, but then that one small mistake I make, that they'll use it as their advantage and take over. So I'll work on those.
Did you add any weight? Did you add any weight from the end of the spring? Or?
Yeah, at the end of the spring, when I came back in summer, I was about 280.
Okay.
And then, but going through our summer conditioning, it dropped my body fat, and my stamina grew too. So it all worked out for the better.
Coach Steve Caldwell says there's a lot of new faces here on this Boise State defensive line. Which ones have impressed you in these practices?
Chase Tatada, yeah, that guy's really been picking it up lately. It was the first tough day for him, but since then he's really caught up to what we're doing. He has a really good pass rush, and now he just has to adapt to our run stop.
How much have you noticed all these newcomers, all you guys fighting for playing time? There's a lot of competition, I would imagine, with so many guys leaving, so many spots open. I mean, seems like nobody can take a play off with your group.
Yeah, every day we have our motto in our D-line room. That's effort with relentless technique. So no matter what's happening or what's going down, we all got to attack it because nobody has a set spot. And it's the same for me too. So I'm gonna just keep going and make sure that I stay in the spot I am today.
I'm not sure how many Bronco fans know who you are quite yet. What's something that I guess people don't know about you?
Okay, I'm from San Diego. One of my favorite hobbies is to go out to the beach a lot, hang out, barbecue and stuff like that. That's usually my deal. But I really like it out here in Idaho with all the nature and all that. So.
What's your favorite thing to put on the grill then and cook up?
Oh, burgers. Okay. Burger, hand down.
Are you grill master? Got like an apron?
I'm more like, Dad, could you do it for me or something? Or somebody, friends or something, just hop on there. I'll just wait for it.
You making do without a beach, 500 miles away from here?
Yeah.
Growing up in San Diego, obviously you're probably a Chargers fan. What kind of players influenced you to play football?
Junior Seau, most definitely. He was number 55 in college, and then I just right now switched from 48 to 55. So he's been a big influence, especially when he passed away. It was very hard on the Polynesian community, so we just want to step it up for him as well.
What is this opportunity like for you to have a chance? I know we talked to you in spring, but to maybe be a starter for this team, and just how excited are you for the opportunity to be a key player?
I'm very excited, and I'm ready to step up for my opportunity. I'm so excited the coaches have trusted me, but I'm not going to let down. I'm going to still keep going.
I know you talked about doing the mental reps last year, kind of watching those guys when you're on the sidelines. How much do you think that helped? How ready are you for this chance?
I think it helped out tremendously. I mean, sometimes I'll slip up and Coach Caldwell will be like, what are we doing right now? And then I probably mistakenly say the wrong thing. So since that day, I've just made sure to get mental reps every single chance I could get.
What kind of bond do you mentioned the Polynesian connection? You had JT, you had Deuce last year, now you got Daniel in here. What kind of bond do you guys have? And it seems like this churns out good D linemen constantly.
Oh yeah, we make sure to get with each other every weekend or stuff and just hang out. And well, we don't have the ocean, but we have the river right here, so we tend to go there a lot. So
being the guy in the middle, what expectations do you have on yourself in this 2016 season, and what are the expectations of the defensive line?
I have very high expectations for myself. I want to make sure that I do everything right as hard as I can, and I just want to make sure that I could be known as that guy, and I'll continue pursuing that.
A couple weeks ago, I think it was Ben we were talking about is how, about the Polynesian guys, is how crazy it is that you guys be big but so athletic. What is it about that? It just seems like, I don't know. I mean, it's a small population, but all you guys seem to be able to be pretty good at football.
I don't know. I think just growing up around like a bunch of other Polynesians, all we did was play sports when we were younger, and we always had older brothers, older cousins, and all like that. Even our older sisters go crazy. So whenever we always be competing, no matter what.
I'm not sure how many guys actually have a story behind their number. So playing and wanting to emulate junior Seau. I mean, when you're playing for the number as well as the name, as well as your name, I guess, does it kind of just add another factor of motivation for you?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, my goal in life is to pursue as much as I can at what junior Seau has done, and just be an influence to the community as he's been. So I'm just continue to work towards that too.